Birds! Burbs! Birds! Alright. Hello, welcome one and all back to Touhou Song of Birds. Normal mode, story mode, blah blah blah. This time we're doing goddamn Marisa. I'm saving Kaguya for last because, like I said, I hate her. She's the worst. Just in terms of gameplay though. She's pretty cool. She was cool in Mary Skelter too. Big hitbox, big speed, much wow. You know what? I should have played as green Marisa for ultimate speed. I'd be the ultimate speeding machine. Dang it, what a missed opportunity. Oh well, I'm not changing. And by the looks of it, if I was green, I'd have a really shitty shot in terms of wideness. At least her shot pierces here, so that's pretty cool. I don't know why Zun decided to nerf Marisa in the later games by not having her have piercing shots anymore. But he did, and we all hate him for it. I'm really gonna struggle with a lot of... Ah, shirt. Yeah, I'm not, that's not gonna fly by me. I'm gonna struggle with a lot of bosses as Marisa. Since, without homing, I'm forced to focus. I'm forced to move around a little bit more. But you know, bullets really don't like it when you move. So there's that. I've always said Marisa was far inferior and she's low tier, but maybe that's just because of me, you know? I mean, there's plenty of people that can play Marisa just fine, and I could just be over-exaggerating because I suck at her. So there's that. I think there was something else I wanted to say. Maybe Marisa isn't weak. Maybe she's so powerful, everything else about her had to be nerfed. And she still continues to be so powerful, Zun had to nerf her even more in the later games, like getting rid of her piercing. Oh boy. Wow, I bombed twice in stage 1. I really suck as Marisa. Like her speed was so fast, and it made dodging way too easy. So Zun made the hitbox bigger. Her damage was so strong as well that her shot type had to be super not wide. No matter where I go, it's all monochrome. Feels pretty unlucky if you ask me. Hey, and shall I dye it scarlet for you? Take a look. The more of my hee-hee colored dye you paint on, the more the color changes. Whoa, nice! Why don't you buy some of my crimson clothes too and change jobs to a red mage? Your range of expertise will expand, you know. Attack, healing, and support all at your fingertips. fucking Final Fantasy reference, seriously? Wait a minute, that's one of those jack of all trade, master of none deals. Never mind that, I'm brimming with spirit. Today, thanks to our priest's power, to get an on-the-house special. I'll dye every last corner of this white world with my scarlet, including you. Sorry, I had to lower the volume. It was a little too loud for me. The microphone of this laptop is really sensitive. I could mute the audio, but of the game, but because the microphone is so sensitive, you'll still be able to hear it in my microphone audio, my voice audio recording. So, you know, there's that. I don't like that. Why? Why am I sucking so much? This is my last retry. I don't feel like doing the bad endings. If you want to see the bad endings, it's not that hard. You just gotta play the game and suck. It's free to download anyway, I'm pretty sure. Go get it at Moria Shrine. It's probably at Moria Shrine. Or actually, it's in Bullet Forge. Go to bulletforge.org and search up Hollow Song of Birds. It'll show up. I'm just focused and interested on giving you guys the good endings. Bad endings suck anyway. If you want it that bad, go play the game yourself. The soundtrack is just so much of the bopping. Ding 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 ding. That's really weird though, how she shoots in front of her. I wonder if it still has a hitbox even behind her, because that's a real problem with Marisa for this game. Like, if you get too close, you'll literally be missing because you're way too close. And you won't be able to protect yourself once someone gets close enough to you. Bloody fucking blah. The yellow makes Marisa's shot slightly wider. Not as wide as Sakuya's. Actually, it's only slightly less wide than Sakuya's. Without it, she's super not wide. I like the hard mode version of this. I used to hate it, but I like the hard mode version of that spell now. I like how it encourages you to move all around the screen and make good use of the big screen. Like, that's super cool. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. A winner is you. I Darn it, I'll never get any of these Z spells ever. That one time I actually captured it. I'm certain for sure now that that was completely a fluke. Just a fluke. It takes you 1 billion to get 100 million, I mean, to get to your first extend. How crazy is that? When you look at it that way, this game gives you a lot of points. How do you make a satisfying and rewarding score system for bullet hell shooters? That's something I've always been interested in, confused, and wanting to. I've read so many design theories, game design theories, but I'm still pretty confused. It doesn't seem like any effort or thought is put into scoring systems the way I see them. Just put in numbers. And there's me, who's so obsessed with making sure my scoring feels good and rewarding. So much so to the point that he'd read fucking theses and research papers about them. I must be insane. That can't be right. There must be a lot of hidden nuance I'm not understanding or realizing or noticing with Touhou and a lot of the other bullet hell games I play regarding their scoring systems. There I go again. I haven't been bombing for such a long time. I've maxed out again, and it's pretty much too late for me now. To try using my bombs too. Whoa, dang! They've got clone and technology out on the market already, huh? I'm so glad you understand. It's growing technology. I took truly won't worth the effort to mass produce these chopsticks. Huh. What happened to the cloning part, though? Not to mention the whole law of conservation of mass? Conservation of mass, Marisa, conservation. Me Tsukumagami are evolving farther each day. There's no sense in sitting around trying to conserve our original mass forever. Yeah, makes sense. They do say that tools get smaller and smaller as technology progresses. Everyone these days knows that conservation of mass is a total lie. Having surpassed its superstitions, my strength of presence is rising fast. I mean, you guys are a superstition in the first place. With these mass-produced chopsticks as a medium, even one little samurai can become an army 1,000 strong. Truly a match for 1,000 men. Now you, magician, it's time for you to go pretty brave at top Hell's Mountain and Needles. Super powerful though, yeah. She kills things in record time as long as you can focus your shot. Something really annoying and frustrating about Bandicam the way it records, it seems the audio recording is delayed somehow. So whenever I listen to my videos while in editing, there's a delay to when and it's so obvious. It doesn't become obvious at least, but when I'm singing along the songs, it becomes painfully obvious. I wonder if that's just a common expected thing, but since I'm pretty much the only Let's Player in existence who does acapellas live while in the middle of gameplay, that it doesn't really actually matter. Dodge? Okay. Fuck me then. I thought I had a strategy there. That's what you're saying? I mean, I'm not that stuck up. But what the heck. From now on, you can just call me the maid who's a match for 1,000. Such firepower from such a small furnace. It's so frustrating. I'm so jealous. Yeah, I forgot the mini hacker was just a small furnace. No sense in trying to conserve something's original mass, you know. That time they actually said conserve rather than converse. I really like this stage music. It sounds like an underwater theme, and a good one at that. If this was a song for an underwater stage in a platformer, I'd believe it. You know what would be cool, actually, now that I think about it? An underwater stage. It doesn't have to have anything, it just has to be like a background gimmick, but you always see people flying. There's not enough swimming in bullet hell games, you know what I'm saying? Wow! Okay! That's one way of that's one way of doing Love Spark. Master Spark, Love Sign Master Spark. What? 8? I thought I was in 6. How? I'm sorry. I'm recording this right after I finished our game session, so you could probably guess what time I recorded this. If you watch my Art Identitatem Discrimin game sessions. Nice, 669. Well, here we are at the Giant Toad's Pond. Where the heck is this priest of theirs? I'm not the priest. Then why'd you pop out like that? You probably just asked me if I didn't say it first. Future vision? Dang, that's a pesky ability. But I'll have you know that humans contain infinite possibilities, capable of surpassing that future. Like me, for example. Let me ask a different question. Tell me who your priest is, and where they are. I don't think she has future vision as an ability. Hakariko, I mean. Our priest is a very sociable and talkative individual, unlike me. But there, even I, in the world of SNS, that our priest was so kind to grant me. In the world of Chirper, I'm... Oh, do excuse me, imagining how witty, beautiful, and alluring I am on Chirper and elude my zeal for life, you see. I am the yokai of Aosagibi. Behold, as I purify this white world with the primordial frame that signals Genesis. The end? I'm pretty sure Genesis means the opposite. This seems a lot harder on normal for some reason for me. Okay, see what I mean? I pretty much memorized these songs for now. I'm the best. Dang it. Huh, I didn't know the hearts actually erased the bullets. That's pretty cool. Chirpers, their soppers are la 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 la. It's the same. Oh, damn. Please stop, get away from me. Thank God for Marisa's super speed. Letting me escape that one quickly, efficiently, safely. Woohoo! I'm so fast. What? I'm the best! I've seen that Danmaku before. It's that one where you can just hang around the top until time runs out. What? Wait, is that actually true? That's the first I've heard of that. It seems that a recreation cannot surpass the original after all. They totally can, and that's straight from a magician's expert's mouth, so it's as true. I don't know why I found that so funny. You know you're staying in your own shell too much. You've got to put more effort in. Try as hard as you can to make your voice heard. If anyone can do it, it's you. Whoa! Marisa being inspirational to this girl. How nice. You're thinking of me with such consideration? Eh? Oh, sorry. I meant you should call that dang priest of yours already. With that damn you, Marisa. Before I do, I'll make you listen to my grumbling for nearly an hour. Aw. I really like this stage and the way it's designed. I think it's... Man, I keep saying that though. But yeah, I really like this game. I really think this game is good. I'll say it as many times as I need to get the point across. Even though I'm pretty sure everyone already gets it by now. I'm so glad I was finally able to play this game. Because it's so good. It was definitely worth the wait! Aww. That sucked. Oh well. Technically, when making micro dodging things, that's an interesting thought I always have regarding bullet hell making design, and that is if you're gonna have multiple characters and all of them are gonna have multiple speeds, the smallest gap you can ever make must always be dodgeable by the fastest character. So like, let's say your character's your fastest character's focused speed is 3. That means if they frame perfect tap, they can move at exactly 3 pixels per frame. So that means your micro dodging must be dodgeable at that speed. Of course, when random is involved, that goes all the way out the window. You just gotta hope. But yeah, that's like interesting for me to think about. If you are intentionally making micro dodging patterns. I personally like to make. My philosophy would be, I'd make the smallest gaps in my game, at least the ones that are intentional rather than caused by randomness, to be dodgeable by at least 0.5 times. So 150% the slowest speed. So there's some leeway even for the fastest character, because I think that'd be unfair if you had to be super pixel perfect and you'd get punished for playing someone super fast. People like playing super fast. Yet the life of a human is brief and fragile. We Nambutsu practitioners, however, have no impediments on that respect. Well, just you wait. I'm gonna learn the abandoned worm spell real soon, you know. What? Does that have to... Oh, what a terribly bull-headed human you are. If you had just stayed frozen, you would have been free from the yoke of death forevermore. Really, you ought to be chanting Nambutsu out of sheer gratitude to us right now. No staying put like that is the same as being dead. Preserving the status quo, stagnating forever, there's no salvation in that. If you're your bird of religion, you ought to actually use your head once in a while. No worries. 5-6 billion years from now, some age of Maitreya thing will arrive and we shall soon be ushered into the Pure Land. Another 2 billion years later, the sun's gonna expand and we'll all be ushered into a scorched earth. Which is why I'm gonna rise above Gensokyo someday and venture into the vast universe beyond the moon. I may be a weak human right now, but I'm making a pretty good effort to live my life facing forward. Wow, I had no idea Marisa had such grandiose dreams. She plans to reach for the stars, quite literally in this case. Wow. Children always say, I wanna be an astronaut when I grow up. Marisa's all like, bitch, I will become more.
Namu Amida Butsu. In the end, without relying on blind faith such as science, humans cannot even hope to compare to we yokai. Be a good girl now and praise Amitabha's name as a follower of our yokai land Buddhism. You got that backwards. Religion's just a weapon born out of human frailty. With you clothing yourself in something like that, there's no way I'd lose to you. And you got another thing wrong. Science ain't blind faith, it's humanity's ultimate weapon, surpassing religion even itself. Very well then, I too shall use humanity's ultimate weapon. Behold, the power of science! Now sleep with this trauma that awakens you in the night.
Hey now. Science religion debate, seriously. I think this is one of the weakest tracks in the game, honestly. I don't like it. Well, I don't hate it. It's just so-so for me. It's decent. Not too bad, not too good. I just think it's good. Enough. I need to use that Z spell. Otherwise I'll be wasting my bombs and my Z spell. I'll use it in this next spell. I think it sucks. I think so. Does this spell suck? No, it does not. Oh well. It's random dodging. Fast dodging as well, but nothing I can't handle, but I'd much rather get my Z over with so I can prepare another one rather than waiting until I inevitably just waste it. I think it's a waste not to use the Z spell. At least, of course, unless you're doing one of those handicap runs, you know? No Z spell, no bomb, run. To miss. Lunatic, Marisa. And of course, you're gonna play as black. The black option. Ugh! I hate this spell. This is the spell I hate and suck at. The one I should have Z-spelled. I seriously don't know how to deal with it. I'm pretty sure it's some sort of aimed spell, but I seriously don't understand. I cannot understand. My small monkey two brain cells can't handle. So... Alright, just die. No, it's not gonna deal with another 2 waves of that. Alright! Let's see if I can do this! Whee! Look at all those bullets! Fuck! Jesus Christ, man. Oh dang, you can use Danmaku from other people's memories too?
What? No. I just imitated a bunch of spells that I collected over chirping.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Does that mean this incident is resolved?
Alas, no. I am not the one who stopped time.
Saw that one coming.
A place where time still flows lies up ahead. You need only go there. I shall relay the situation to her via chirper.
What is chirper anyway? A communicator, Danmaku duplicator, a parallel world? Damn, Marisa's thinking of all the possibilities. No, it's just an online messaging app. It's like mail, but with technology. Making it better. Oh wow, Marisa looks really good, her sprite. I didn't get the chance to look at it until now, but I like it. Looking cool, Marisa. Na I like this stage music too. I also like stage 6, I guess, the music there. So yeah, there's a lot of songs I really like. If I were to put them on a list, I'd have a hard time because I like a lot of songs equally. Ah, shirt, damn it! I can't kill a lot and I'm being forced to evade rather than kill most of my enemies. I'm in a terrible situation. I came here responsible to be very damn fine. I'm in summertime. It's not even summer. And without if I found you, now listen to my song! My first death. How embarrassing. But then again, it's stage 5. I can't beat myself too hard over such a thing. That's what I'll tell myself. Master Blade Infinity. So badass. I like that Z spell. That must be my favorite. I'm holding down by the way as I am dodging this because it makes you move slower. Cool tips. Helpful tips from Remix. I'd explain why it works to help you understand better, but I don't think you really need to know more than that because I doubt it'll be as useful when you're hugging other screens, the other sides of the screen, because it does work as well on the other sides of the screens, but I'm pretty sure it's most useful when hugging here, and pretty much only useful when hugging the bottom. When do you ever really get the benefit? Hug the sides most of the time. They don't shoot any bullets here in normal. There's just the hieroglyphics. Bombs away! Give me that Z spell! I want it! Why the hell? Oh, so that wasn't the treasure storehouse after all. Rejoice human, for many of the magic items in thy abode proved very useful. Fuck you. You stole my... I mean, I did technically steal those things as well, but... Hey! As a foundation for the Kenjuto's power, that is. Really? Well, glad to hear that pile of junk came in handy. Now return to Gensokyo's time to normal, and give me a replacement house while you're at it. A big sparkly one, just like your tower here.
Haven't you ever heard the fable of the golden axe? You must be truly shameless to demand a gold house in exchange for a normal one. My house was worth its weight in gold, you know. It's nothing to get stingy over. Fine, fine. When all this is over, I shall bestow the Kenduto upon thee. You may use its remaining power however you wish. If you sleep inside it, after your death, you can be reincarnated. How nice. Probably, definitely, sooner or later. Ah, no, I'd much rather be immortal in the engaging sense, thank you. What a greedy cur. In that case, you should have just stayed frozen. I'll put a sock in it, that's totally different. Unable to dream, unable to eat food, can you really call that living? You can't even reincarnate. Ain't that just an eternal death? Why are you even stopping time anyway? Are you really gonna be satisfied ruling over a dead frozen world? I have long since stopped thinking. My goal is revenge and revenge alone. The methods involved and the consequences thereafter mean nothing to me. And I'm gonna beat you down. I wanna enjoy my time in life after all. I'm gonna spend today, tomorrow, and every day after living it up and eating the best food I can. That heart of yours is terribly human. Someday, somewhere, it will surely fade away like cherry petals in the wind. But I am different! I left all such things behind with the body that I was severed from. My name is Seth, the Mighty One, and the symbol of vast power. Sounds like you're a good match for me. The name's Marisa Kirisame, and power's my trademark too. Rejoice, for you shall now know true strength, the wisdom of the gods. Oh yeah, baby, power versus power. It's a match made in heaven. Ah, sure. Wow, I was terribly focused there. I really wanted to clear that spell for some reason. I'm just gonna bomb this. Shit! Fuck me. How did this happen? I just wanted to feel my Z gauge. Shit! Wow, I'm really sucking. Am I seriously gonna fail this? Nagakotawaru. I refuse to die by the hands of Seth. I must prove that Marisa is the more powerful. Oh boy.
Shirt, why? Oh no! I hate this. How did this happen?
Do you not fear death?
Oh, I fear it. I totally fear it. But if I didn't get going when the going gets through, tough, I'd lose face, you know? And even if I were to die, as long as my way of life remains in your memories, then I'll live on forever in your hearts. You masterminds are always bullying us humans. I want to teach you a lesson about how fearsome bullied kids can get if you push them too far.
Allow me to express my respect for that strong and noble will of yours. But with that in mind, it seems I cannot allow you to reach my feathered friend.
There sure are a lot of birds this time around. I've already forgotten how many I've fought. Maybe I'm the real bird brain out around here.
That joke was terrible, so I shall punish you. Taboo. I've activated the Grave Robber's punishment. It's the Kinjutao self-destruct mechanism. There's no escape. You shall perish along with me, and by me I mean my spare body.
My house! She's already claimed this entire thing as her house!
Amazing! Incredible! Marisa. Just Marisa.
I really like how all the stages always foreshadow enemies and their future positions. That's super cool. That means you can still do relatively good even on your blind playthrough, as long as you figure out fast enough how an enemy positions itself.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You.
Alright. Time for the part I hate. Wow! I want my anime instincts back, where time just pauses when I get hit, and then I just have infinite time to react. Now I actually have to pay attention to my death bombs. How did this happen? How did I get so good last time? Woo!
Huh?
Marisa, come to me. That voice. You've grown quite strong, Marisa. Lady Mi— I knew it! Lady Mi— it was Mima who was going to be. Lady Mima, I almost called her Lady Mima as well. Lady Mima? Lady Mima? Was everything till now just a dream? Trying to remember is giving me a headache. All the memories of our home star eventually return to their source. No less do flowers return to their roots and birds to their nests. So I'd like you to get out of my way if you don't mind. Guess you're the last bird, huh? I see. Turns out little Ibis was the one stopping time. Oh, it's a pun. Because they both mean the same thing and are pronounced the same way. Enough, the gold sparkly tower is already in ruins. Wait, what was that its name? Let me see. Forbidden Incantation Tower, also known as the Kirisame Magic Shop. The Kirisame Magic Shop. I'll rephrase then. Enough. The Kirisame Magic Shop is already in ruins. Don't just decide my shop is ruined. Call it the tower instead. It won't be long until Gensokyo's time is completely unfrozen, if you beat Seti, the desert will probably go away too, right? Your world will be totally back to normal. All that's left for me to do is fly out of the barrier before that happens, so bye! Hey, come back here! She wanted to go outside, so she stopped the barrier along with time? I see, so that's another possible method. I see. But a bird like yourself ain't going anywhere. Time is too much for an Ibis to fly fast. Huh? I've heard about Gensokyo's barrier, you know. I've got 2 layers thanks to Reimu and Yukari. Oh, it's got 2 layers. I mean, not I've got. Why, Yukari? I thought you hadn't shown up because you were frozen, but I bet you were never frozen to begin with, were ya? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. She just doesn't give a fuck. Great, so I just have to beat up this Yukari person. Yeah, just try. My wings have 7 colors, so fighting someone who's only got 1 color would be a cinch. I hate to burst your bubble, but I'm gonna make you put my house in the forest back first now. I'm a magician, so I can tell that this is all happening because of that grimoire you're holding. And if it's this powerful in the hands of some random yokai, then it's definitely rare enough to belong in my collection. Sorry, but I'm the one who's gonna fly outside and become immortal. I'll get way more strong, find where my friends are, and live forever, even outside of Gensokyo. It's gonna be a real interesting fighting someone like you. But let me fly through time and predict the future for you. I'm the one who's gonna win. If you've broken Gensokyo's rules, you don't stand a chance. My time is not going to come to a standstill. Ooh, say spell ready. Dang it. I really hate this spell. I don't understand how that laser works. Same goes for this one. Whoa! What hit me? I genuinely did not know what hit me. Oh boy, this is bad. I need an extend, like, right now. Oh yeah, super fast Marisa. Too fast though. Wow, that's some incredible attacks power for Green Marisa. Like, holy shit. Wow. Incredible. I definitely wouldn't have regretted playing as Green Marisa now. I win. With one life left to boot, baby. Woo! That was a close one. That was my closest run for sure. So yeah, Marisa is definitely a lot harder for me. Dang it, again with the fucking pointless extents. Lol. Forest of Magic. Marisa has always been very impressionable, and this time she joined some suspicious religious practice.
Well, that's the end of today's lecture. Everyone, don't forget to do your Nambutsu for homework.
Yes, ma'am. Dear Shonen, I have a question for thee.
Sure, but don't mimic my tone. It's annoying, does it?
I joined you because you told us that we can go to the Pure Land once we start reciting sutras. But I don't see the day where I'll go beyond humanity. All I wanted is to become immortal in floral aroma without wearing robes or getting bald or anything.
You seem to misunderstand the purpose of Nambutsu. I'll make an exception for a human like you. First, did you really think reciting sutra alone would be enough for immortality?
What did you just say?
Nembutsu is no different than other religious systems. It's designed around the salvation and afterlife, but Siran won't say a single word about this, as she knew exactly what this is all about. She knew that Marisa and the living beings who suffered like her will exaggerate Nembutsu's effect on their own. She purposely did not make any correlations because in this way, she can milk more money. Oh no! Not to mention that chanting sutras won't even guarantee anything about the afterlife, because nobody knows if it'll work until they actually die. Are those words supposed to come out from a monk's mouth? That's more like demon's tongues. Your master must have been a great saint. However, it does mean that Nembutsu still has more unknown powers left to be discovered. Speaking of yokai's trait, although they do have much better physique with a much longer lifespan, they're mentally weaker compared to humans. Nani? They're stupider? Dumber? To overcome this drawback before they start to realize, they often look for a strong shelter to rest in their heart. Nembutsu itself does not have any immediate effects, but the false promises of salvation and afterlife can give them motivation to stay calm and alive in this living world with suffering. And by introducing a modified casual version of Nembutsu, Siran attempted to turn the worried yokai into her followers. Yeah, I really hate her. The fact that she's abusing religion. Having learned about Siran's secret, Marisa soon started gathering yokai's faith by copying her strategy. But in the end, Marisa was deemed dangerous on Chirper and became hunted. Namu Abida Butsu. Throughout history, the faithful has always been close to persecutions. Live, Marisa. Run, Marisa. You'll find your way in the extra stage. That's amazing. She becomes a wanted criminal. When she does it, it's not okay, but when this fucking bitch right here does it, it's okay. No, we don't have an epilogue named Impossible Spell Cards Marisa version. That was a good story. Speaking of plot, I don't know. Do I have a favorite storyline route? I don't know. I think Sakuya takes #1 spot for me just because of all the JoJo reference put in there. But Marisa was pretty good too. I always just really enjoy anything Marisa is involved in whenever her story is always interesting for me because I really like her personality and the way she interacts with the world around her. I don't know, it's just very pessimistic and very adult human-like, you know? The way she responds to everything with such, whatever word you'd want to call it. But yeah. That was Marisa. See y'all for Kaguya. And then after that, maybe hard mode. Actual 1cc. Before we go though, bonus content again. This time, I want to go to spell practice. We shall be doing some hard mode practice. Maybe. Because there's something I want to try out. Do I have the Zay spell for her? That'd be cool. I mean, I probably most likely have. This is probably it. I want to see how it looks. Yep, this is the Zay word. Look at that bullshit. It doesn't even look all that different. Oh my! Okay, the bullets start out really dense, but they condense after a while. That's interesting. But then she starts throwing in lasers, so that's bullshit. Just stay calm and you'll be able to do it, I think. Alright. I'm gonna give this fucking 5 attempts. This is my 3rd attempt now. And then that's it.
I hate these Z spells. They're so hard compared to the normal game, compared to the rest of the game. Ah! Maybe getting rid of the background will help me focus more and dodge better. It seems to be a static pattern though, and it's not random, so that's helpful. That means I can technically probably maybe memorize this. Ah, the laser's aimed. The laser's aimed! Well, last try. Of course it's aimed. Why wouldn't it be aimed? Alright, I need to find a pattern where I can... Never mind. I need to find a pattern where I can stay and not get cornered. So I don't have to rely on using purple just to be able to clear that or something. And Tokyo is a kind world. I think it's not half bad at all. Signed, Hatsuna Magatsuji. Okay. That's super interesting how there's... how that's... There's quotes on the pause screen. That's really cool. Anyway, bye.